you to know the hard hitting facts. And sir ने तो बोल ही दिया था पहले लुक से ही कि I won't tell you. लेकिन let me tell you कि ये फिल्म अपने आप में एक ब्लॉकबस्टर है. Whatever we saw outside, I don't know. जिस दिन ये फिल्म रिलीज होगी उस दिन क्या होगा? Can we all make some noise for Radhe Shyam, ladies and gentlemen? Radhe Shyam, sir, thank you so much for doing that. है ना? अब मन्या, can we all make some noise? अभी आप बोल रहे थे ना बाहर आग लगा देंगे. What will we do? Manya, what are you doing, Manya? We have all the wonderful people here. All right, so let me tell you people, this is for the first time. इतना बड़ा प्री-रिलीज कर्टन रेजर है कि मन्या भी चुप करके वहां बैठे हुए हैं. All I want to say is, मैं मिलवाऊंगा जरूर उनसे भी. कौन है मन्या? So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time. Let me tell you, post-pandemic, this is something that is touted to be the biggest movie और पूरी इंडस्ट्री की उम्मीदें इससे है that it is for sure gonna get all the viewers, all the audiences back into the theaters. तो एक बार वापस से राधे श्याम and team के लिए जोरदार तालियां बनती हैं. And here we are right before the release. We've all seen the trailer. We've seen all the other units of this movie. First look से लेके motion poster से लेके 2020 में इसकी शुरुआत हुई थी और अब UV Creations, AA Films, of course T Series Films आप सब के लिए लेके आए ये pre-release curtain raiser. I don't see Prabhas sir anywhere. Oh, he's there. Where is he? Oh, everybody knows everything, but nobody's going to tell me anything. Let me tell you, I know Prabhas sir ne kaha he wants to see the response. Razor, ladies and gentlemen, exclusively for all you wonderful people here. वो रिस्पॉन्स की बात कर रहे थे ना हम लोग कि उसी के बाद हो सकता है कि प्रभास सर एंट्री मारेंगे. टू खलास इसके बाद तेरा टाइम गया. तो वो मुझे डर लग रहा था. यहाँ पे आई डोंट नो कितनों के संग होगा, कितनों के संग नहीं होगा, but we'll have to make some noise to welcome the superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Can we make some noise for Prabhas sir? Taken it a notch higher, the entire business of films, the entire emotions of cinema. How does it feel to be here, sir?
Like, thank you. You've been supporting from Bahubali. Thanks a lot for the whole press, everyone. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
We are also super happy, super excited to have you here, sir. And now to invite on stage the entire Kamal Ka crew, we'll start with the director Sahab. Ladies and gentlemen, the person who's seen all this here. Give it up for...
It was a wonderful evening to see you all guys here, and we are happy to promote our film today, and we are very excited about the film, and I hope that everybody will be also excited. First of all, I would like to thank Bhushan sir. Thank you so much for supporting us from the beginning and everything, and Pramod sir and Vikram sir and Pooja, thank you so much. And last, my man, my hero, Prabhas sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for
Amazing, amazing. After the directors, I'd like to invite on stage the producers. And sabse pehle, the name that's synonymous to path-breaking and super duper hits. You know, jitna kaha jaye, utna kam hai. He is someone who's been a part of each and every film, uski puri journey. One of the biggest and the most versatile producers, filmmakers, ladies and gentlemen of the industry, who's also the producer of this magnum opus. Give it up for Mr. Bhushan Kumar, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about the journey of this movie, you know, from 2022 to till date, अब जब ये release होने को तैयार है, how do you see it, not just as a producer, but also a creative mind, जिनका हमेशा, you know, बहुत जोश लगता है, पूरा sweat लगता है, money लगता है, of course.
See, first of all, always excited to work with Prabhas and the entire team, Pramod, and the director has done a great job in the film. Means the visuals, when I saw for the first time, it was, means I saw for the, when we were making the songs. So I saw the visual because they have shot the songs. And then I saw the visual that we will do that. But all the best to the entire team. Everybody has worked very hard, and you can see the kind of work they have done. So all the very best to everyone.
So the year-to-year smile says it all, sir. वो पता लग रहा है. Please, you know, we have to talk about the music also. This is for the first time, you know, ensemble of stars is what we usually talk about. But here, एक film के लिए अलग music, sir. For the first time, it is.
Role, I think they're going to create magic on the screen apart from our visuals. And I strongly believe that the content and the visuals of the film will definitely pull the audience to the theater.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And now to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the leading lady. But please tell us, just spill some beans, give us some secret into this movie, you know, something जो अभी तक नहीं पता है हमें.
A secret is that, I mean, I don't know if it's a secret, but I think the film is beautiful. I mean, I would say look at it like a fantasy love story. Right. It's a visual feast, but at the same time, the emotion hits you hard. You know, it's about fate. It's about science, and that's the main thing. Is all that I'm gonna say. Prerna is like I've given my heart and soul. I want to say for this character. It's one of my favorite characters I've ever played. It was a very difficult one to do also. And I think I've left a little bit of my soul with my character. So I hope you guys like it. And I'm super excited and super nervous. I have like butterflies in my stomach right now.
We also have the gentleman जिनका नाम मतलब म्यूजिक का नाम आता है तो उनका नाम भी होता है. Mr. Pukutti is here. Rasul Pukutti साहब. You know, I'm sure you've done your magic one more time, जो कि हमको देखने को मिलेगा when the movie releases on 11th March. What do you have to say about this entire experience, sir?
Nothing short of what can call humongous.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
it's two original film.
Right.
It's very difficult to conceive two original films at the same time. One in Telugu and one in Hindi. Hindi is like Bhushanji said. You know, it was necessary to compose music for Hindi film, songs for Hindi film. Needed to be put together, mixed together, edited together, because the sensibilities are different. But essentially, and also keeping the essence of the movie is the same. At core, it's a love story, and it has its own essence and keeps
South colored in the color of Radhe Shyam. Whose idea was it, sir?
I think the producers should answer that. They spent too much money on love story, on me, and the publicity. So I think Pramod sir, please.
Because there's only one reason, because he's darling Prabhas.
क्या बात है sir. He's just nailed it. He's darling Prabhas. Of course, your fans, sir, जितने भी darlings हैं, let me tell you here, they've been, you know, they are on social media. They've been waiting for this day. They're waiting for 11th March, and it is a short blockbuster. Congratulations.
We have been waiting for this for last 8 months or 1 year.
So we'll take the chairs now, and we'll take the questions from the media. But before that, a quick photo op you want? Yeah, we'll have a quick photo op with this team. That's it. एक second रुकिएगा. I'll take the mic.
Hello, audience. Hello. Hello. Pooja ji, on your left thigh. On your left and up high. So, आपने अपना हाथ दिखाया प्रभास जी को, and अगर दिखाया तो उनका क्या रिएक्शन था?
Hello, check. आ रहा है sound? Thank you. फिल्म में जो होता है कि बाहर, like I don't know. फिल्म में
in general
वो हम एक्ट कर रहे हैं ना, like he does not actually read it, but बाहर जो पंडित जी जो थे उन्होंने बोला कि मेरा फ्यूचर अच्छा है, तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट दैट, और फिल्म हिट होगी, सो आई एम होपिंग.
एंड प्रभास जी, हमने सुना है कि मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन नरेटर हैं, तो व्हाट वुड यू say about and what's your feeling?
So it was like great. You're talking about the voiceover which he gave? Yeah, it was like everybody loves his voice, and I spoke to him and I sent him a letter, like, so like sweetly he gave the voice, and and I'm very grateful. So, you know, it's a very important dialogue, I think, in the film. It starts with his dialogue and ends with his dialogue. So I'm very grateful. We are all grateful to him for giving his voice.
भूषण जी भूषण जी
जी
मेरा सवाल आपसे है अभी तो सिनेमा के गंगूबाई के बाद अच्छे दिन आ ही गए लेकिन मुझे अच्छी तरह से याद है कि जब सूर्यवंशी के बाद
June releasing a day after tomorrow. Then we have Radhe Shyam. So I hope people will come to theaters and enjoy the films on a big screen.
हेलो 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 मेरा नाम आरती सक्सेना है और मेरा सवाल मतलब प्रभास जी से है कि
फिल्मी चर्चा हेलो 3-4 सालों से बहुत सारा फर्क देखने को मिला है हमें पहले ऑडियंस की नज़र में होता था ये टॉलीवुड एक्टर ये बॉलीवुड एक्टर ये टॉलीवुड फिल्म ये बॉलीवुड फिल्म लेकिन मेकर्स एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं अब इंडियन सिनेमा और इंडियन एक्टर की मतलब
Hindi language. So now we are becoming Indian cinema and it will take like 5 years where everybody are experimenting in films. So, you know, like Telugu songs, Hindi song, Bahubali or RR or, you know, every film we are all trying to reach Indian audience. It takes another 5 years, I think, because every day it's an experiment. It's going to be, we're going to be
that now the Hindi audience basically has a perception that you are going to come in Hindi theaters only for action films. So would you want to change that perception? And the second question is to Pooja, that Pooja, you know, we have seen all the romance when it comes to the women in the film. So do you also want to come to the action side of it?
First, should I or should
No, Prabhas, please go ahead.
So, yeah. So, you know, not dishum, but we have action. Like you can see the visuals and all. So, yeah, I don't want the audience to get bored of me. So, I want to try something.
Yeah, you know, I honestly think that Hindi has seen love stories and we have some iconic love stories with DDL, you know, and growing up I've seen that, I've loved it, and I hope that through my choices in my films I could probably inspire another little Pooja. So I hope that happens very soon, and it will. Just give me a few months for my next announcement.
Bhushan also.
Yeah, maybe, I don't remember.
I don't know. Pooja, if कभी आपने कुछ अभी इस तरह से किया है शायद कॉलेज डेज में या कभी किसी
फिल्म में तो definitely we did some, maybe yeah, I saw Pooja's hand in the film, yeah.
भूषण जी आपसे जानना चाहेंगे जी कभी
the people and like around his friends, he is actually a fun person and very you know, jovial is what I would say. So that's what people don't know.
Hi Prabhas, hi. Faridun from Bolorangama. Congratulations for the promo. I think it's looking outstanding. My question to you is that we are witnessing, I think, a superb change in a way that the mainstreaming of South cinema, I think it's a beautiful experience for almost everyone. It's no more considered as regional cinema, and the way, in a way, it's like a benchmark in terms of be it box office, be it technical acumen as well as writing. Do you think this change had to come one way or the other, because it's truly spectacular as well?
Yeah, it should come, I feel. Maybe it started with Bahubali or with Rajamouli or whoever, but I think we should make an Indian film. It's time, and it has come, I think. Yeah.
And do you think Radhe Shyam is one film that can truly go maybe all across, because the theme is truly universal with.
Yeah, the theme which I select, like I try to make, everybody are trying to make Indian films, north, south, east, west. So we tried to make Indian film. So it is an Indian film. It's like love, destiny, faith. Everybody believes in it, or around the country, around.
BP News channel.
Now Pushpa. Now we are getting closer to make Indian films more and more. Like maybe a year in future we might release some 50 Indian films. So that's very good sign. We are going to become the world's one of the biggest industries once it happens.
Hi, hello. Hi, Prabhas. Neha this side from Astak.
We had a small plan, But I don't know. When it happens, we'll let you know.
Hi, Prabhas, this side, center.
Hi.
So this film is kind of different than your films which we have watched. According to you, what do you think? What will attract your audience the most? Is it the you being in the film, or is it the story? What will attract the most to your fans?
Any stars. I don't want to talk about any other star or the director.
राइट एंड एक डायलॉग है फिल्म में कि यू नो प्यार को लेकर आपका प्रेडिक्शन इस बार गलत है. वेल कितनी बार ऐसा हुआ है कि प्यार को लेकर आपका प्रेडिक्शन गलत हुआ है रियल लाइफ में?
बहुत बार हुआ है. दैट्स व्हाई आई डिडंट गेट मैरिड आई थिंक.
एंड पूजा, आपसे एक सवाल ये है कि यू नो वी नो यू आर वेरी वर्सेटाइल इन टर्म्स ऑफ एक्टिंग, बट टॉकिंग
टुडे इवन दो द फिल्म इज सेट इन आई वुड से 80s 70s, yeah, in that era. So I'm very excited because I hope you all like what I have done with the role. It has been, like I said, one of my most challenging roles, and on such a big scale. I hope you all love it. Yeah.
Pooja, hi. Prashant this side.
It's, you know, I want to be challenged as an actor more than anything, besides doing the commercial films also, which I am. And this is like the perfect amalgamation of both, I would say, because, you know, there's a scope for performance and it's a commercial film at the same time. So I hope you like it. And I hope I keep working with superstars and, you know, they...
और उन्होंने क्या अपनी stardom कितनी रब ऑफ की आपके साथ?
I think the challenge has been with his fans, because they are so passionate about him, the darling fans, that agar kuch, if there was no update coming from the team, they used to bombard me on my Instagram and my Twitter.
Actually, I shouldn't say this. It's very pompous to say this. But when I actually saw the first cut, I told Radha, I call him India's James Cameron. I don't want to break all the Q factor of the film. That's what I genuinely felt. So it posed me a huge challenge. See, again, it's a love story. Titanic was also a love story. Comparisons are going to come, but don't compare it. I'm saying this is more of a La La Land, I would say. You know, 70 years of India's cinematic history, and it's that just in the last 20 years we just forgotten. If you put together Tamil cinema, Telugu cinema, Malayalam cinema put together, no, it's much bigger than Hindi cinema. We just didn't know about it, you know. Their overseas openings in the only one country. If you look at Europe, you know, you only talk about UK, French cinema, Polish cinema, a little bit of other language cinema. But when we talk about India is bigger than Europe, and the number of industries that we have is more than 15. As in industries that is working is more than 15. Europe doesn't have that kind of numbers, and you know, so because we have our own stories, our own language, our own literature, you know. So Radhe Shyam come from the core of Indian cinema, you know. So even if you know you see visuals of that kind, and you know, because the film is set in Europe, because that's what's done in the last 2.5 years.
Hi.
Oh. Yeah, the second part of the question was very interesting. I want to know the answer.
What was the second part of the question? See, I never knew there, and they worked day in, day out, you know, and they made it happen. And I see they are very, Prabhas, especially to talk about Prabhas, he's very concerned how he's reaching out, you know. There is, I mean, look at him as an actor who is identified with, this is wrong, you know, treat me like the character that I am. And that's, you know, again goes back to one of the things that he said. I can only give an opening. You know, the film runs or don't run is because of my character worked, or the director worked, the story worked. It's because of that. And Pushpa is a perfect example of that. You know, and they are actors who give themselves
जब आपकी फिल्म में हीरो का नाम विक्रमादित्य है, हीरोइन का नाम प्रेरणा है, बट फिल्म का नाम राधे श्याम कैसे रखा, क्यों रखा?